Good morning. How are you, my loves? What is going on, Magic family? Jasmine Action here, Mystic at the Crossroads. This is your Monday full moon 11/11 channeled message for the day, for the week. I have not done a live reading in a while. I haven't done one in the group for a very long time. And I was getting ready to do my morning card pull because I pull one card for myself daily. And I said, you know what? Let me talk to the fam. Let me connect with everyone. See if we can channel some messages to kind of give you some clarity. See what the message is for you. Good morning. Thanks, you guys. Thank you so much for joining. Can I get a general reading? Absolutely. You can book a general reading with me through my website at One Ritual Away. Good morning to you too. So this particular reading, the way I do my live readings, this is a channeled message. So this may apply to you. If it doesn't, that simply means that this particular message was meant to bless somebody else. And the way I like to start off as I'm shuffling, first and foremost, I will tell you guys the cards that I work with because I get a lot of questions. This is the Angels and Ancestors Oracle deck by Kyle Gray. The artwork on here is just exquisite. And the messages have so far proven to be extremely accurate. And I really do like the way these cards flow. So, how we're going to do this morning is you can, I always tell everybody, take a deep breath and bring your focus to the present. You can ask a specific question if you have one, if there's something kind of weighing on your heart, weighing on your mind, that's kind of been bothering you. You can ask for some clarity on that, or you can simply just ask your spirit guide to the universe to reveal whatever message or information it is that you need, okay? I'm going to pull 3 cards, deliver the message, and then we're going to chit-chat about that afterwards, okay? All right, my loves, good morning. Hey, Courtney. Hi, Nicole. Hi, Fatima. Thank you guys for joining. So after this, I want you guys to tell me if you want me to do more of these live readings, because I really do enjoy doing them, and I was going at them for a while, and I kind of fell off a little bit, but if this is something you guys want me to do for a new moon or full moon, I'm more than happy to kind of create a schedule for you. All right, so our first card, and because of the way my tripod is, I won't be able to adjust it, but I will show you each card. So the first card we have here is Winter. Take care, you guys can see that, of your needs. And I feel like this is very much on point for a lot of you, especially this time of year. Self-care and really putting yourself as a priority. Excuse me, that is my house phone, and I never use the damn thing, so it's weird when it rings. Putting yourself as a priority. Oftentimes, we tend to give a lot of ourselves to our family, to our friends, to work, to other responsibilities, and we fail to put ourselves first, and we fail to really nurture and give that same energy back to ourselves. Yes, winter season is for hibernation and recovery time. Absolutely correct. And this is also saying, I know a lot of people tend to utilize their spiritual energy and their magic and their work to help others. This is a reminder to kind of keep some of that energy to yourself. It's okay to be selfish. It's okay to take these next couple of months and say, you know what, I'm focusing on my needs, or maybe even the needs of my children, but I'm not giving too much of myself out to other people. So take care of your own needs first. What do they say when you're on an airplane? Put your oxygen mask on first and then help those around you. A lot of you haven't been wearing your oxygen mask. A lot of you have been filling up everyone else's cup, and then you look at your cup and there's nothing left for you. So this is a reminder that it is time to really focus on yourself and the things that you need in order to really create that balance. And that's going to help your magic. It's going to make it easier to manifest the things that you want. All right, our next card is, oh yes, same thing, same message. Heart Guardian. Love and let yourself be loved. Again, this goes back into self-care. This is saying nurture yourself and be open to receiving love. Don't be afraid to ask for support. Don't be afraid to ask for if you need, we all have somebody in our life that we can go to, whether it's just a friend or a confidant. Don't be afraid to ask for people to give back to you what you have been giving to them. Also important to start loving yourself, and nurturing yourself can be anything from just treating yourself to something nice, to taking a day off, to just saying, you know what, fuck it, I'm not going to work today. I'm going to relax and do me and give myself a little nurturing and a little bit of self-care. So, and also being open, so healing. If there's anything that you've been holding on to emotionally, if there's been some traumas that you haven't healed from, if you're going through something with a spouse or a child or a parent or a coworker, you really want to focus on healing that from a place of love. I know a lot of times when we go through situations or people cross us, our natural egotistical self is to retaliate or get them back or want to make them feel what we felt. But when you address things from a place of love, the results always turn out a lot better. And it won't be so stressful on you. So far, these two cards, beautiful. Saying take care of your needs, open yourself up to love, spend a little more time nurturing yourself. Last card is Sage. Be devoted. And this being devoted could be to your spiritual practice. What I'm really hearing Spirit is saying, a lot of you are wanting or have started projects, maybe even wanting to start businesses. And it's either that you're not dedicating enough time to it, or you're not able to, or maybe you're having a lack of vision of seeing whatever it is you're trying to work on go in the direction that you want to go. It's going to take devotion. It's going to take commitment. It's going to take time. But this is right now between, where are we? This is November, December, January, going into the new year. This is kind of the time to go back to the drawing board and say, okay, what did I try to launch and it didn't really work? Where can I schedule some more time in to dedicate to my project? And I keep hearing, I keep hearing business. A lot of you want to get off of that financial rat wheel of working for someone else and really start something where you can bring in your own income, but it's either you got stuck or you don't have, or feel like you don't have enough time in your personal life to dedicate to it. And you do. You've just got to factor it in. You got to go back to taking care of your needs, your priorities, really understanding that the ideas and the things that you're sitting on will be the long-term benefit from being devoted to it is going to really change your life. I think for a lot of you, this devoted and committed is also a reminder of being, and with Sage is also cleansing and healing, is a reminder of getting rid of that which no longer serves you, whether that's friends, family, people, clothes, shoes, cars, jobs, pets, shit. If it ain't working for you, if it's taking up space in your life, if it's not bringing you anything positive, or it's not helping to elevate you to your next step so that you're able to create and manifest that life that you want, it's time to clear it out. It's time to release it. Let it go. So that way you can start 2020 off fresh. You can start with a completely clear, like a clear chalkboard, and you're really writing the pages of your own life. Being dedicated to your spiritual practice, taking time, even if it's 5 minutes a day, to go over to your altar, to say a mantra, to say an affirmation, to do some meditation, to burn your ancestor money, to speak over your candles, to hold your crystals, to, whatever it is, be devoted, be dedicated, and make it a daily practice. A lot of you, I know, are new on your spiritual journey and you're trying to figure it out. Some of you have been practicing for years, and I get it. Life can get the best of us and we get busy, but you also have to keep in mind that you didn't make it this far by yourself. You've been supported. You've had spiritual help. You've had angels around you. Well, most people have angels. Some have demons, but most of us have angels around us. And it's important to remember to acknowledge that energy. And the more that you dedicate yourself to your spiritual work, the lot easier life will be, because your angels, ancestors, and spirit guides will do that heavy lifting instead of you having to do it. Instead of you feeling like you're backed up in a corner trying to figure things out, they will automatically step in and fix or assist you or guide you in whatever it is that you're trying to work on. Hey, V. All right. So I feel like the theme here is clearing. It's love. It's nurturing yourself. It's starting that business. It's taking some time out to really focus what you've been focusing and giving out to everybody else. It's time to really take that same energy and focus it back on you. A lot of people nowadays, and you guys will see this here in the group, healing has been a theme. It's very trendy. People want to heal. They want to, of course, manifest love and prosperity and that new house or that new job or that new partner or just success. You want your kids to be healthy and successful and be able to provide for your family. I've been saying this for months now. The holidays are coming. And especially those of you with little ones, they're going to be looking at you like, where's the turkey? Where's the Christmas tree? Where's, Hanukkah's coming, Kwanzaa's coming, all of those things. And you want to make sure that you are putting in that effort so that everything you need is going to be provided for, and so that you start the next year on the right foot. Change is something that tends to occur this time of year. We all get into that. New Year's resolution is coming. We just had Samhain, Halloween, the witch's New Year. So this is that time of year where we're all reflecting back on what we accomplished during the beginning of the year, or what we didn't accomplish. Oftentimes we all set goals at the beginning of the year. Did you accomplish those goals? Did they kind of flop and fall through? So that's something to ask yourself. If you didn't, what could you have done differently? So this is that time period to almost go back to the drawing board and say, okay, what worked, what didn't work? Maybe revising your goals. A lot of times we have ideas that we hold on to that we want to manifest. And the truth is, the reason why it's not happening, or the universe keeps seeming to bring us back to the same stop sign, is because we need to revise something. And maybe what we're thinking we want is not big enough, is not great enough. We could be limiting ourselves, asking for something very small, when in actuality, what you deserve is far greater. There's more money, there's a bigger house, there's a bigger plan, there's a better job out there, there's a better relationship out there. And remembering, going back to love, remembering that you deserve that, remembering that the universe is abundant, the universe is infinite. It's like Amazon. You can order almost anything off of Amazon. You can order anything from the universe. So really setting yourself in that place of thinking that I can definitely have what I want. When people tell me, I don't want to be rich, I just need to manifest like $1,000. Why manifest 1 when you can manifest 5? Why manifest 5 when you can manifest 10? Why manifest a Honda when you really want a BMW? Ask for what you want, but you're going to have to put the work in order to get that. Positive changes for everybody moving forward towards the end of the year and for next year. And with those changes comes, I almost want to say with 2020, that just that energy alone comes a shift in the collective consciousness. And a lot of you are going to see your magic start to improve when you just implement those small changes. These small changes right here, and I'm very excited for all of you. Hi guys, please share this video if you're just now joining. This is your 11/11 full moon reading. If you missed it, I will be putting it up on my YouTube channel, Mystic at the Crossroads, later today, so you can definitely catch the replay. So change, positive changes for everyone. And I'm sending love and support to you guys. And what's really important, especially here in the Facebook group, I have dedicated myself to the service of the collective consciousness, to those of you here, to help you manifest the life that you want, to help teach you the rituals that you need. To one of the main reasons why I created this group in the first place is so that practitioners from every walk of life can share your questions and your rituals and your spells and your candles and your altars. And I love all of the content that I'm seeing posted here. I actually just recently, we've just added maybe about 600 new members to the group. So for those of you that are new, welcome. For those of you that have been faithful and dedicated, and we've been family for a long time, Let's Talk Magic is officially almost 4 years old. You want to say hi? Let's Talk Magic is almost 4 years old, and it's just amazing to see how much this group has grown and how much I've learned from you guys. Like, I don't know everything. I'm one hell of a good candle magic practitioner, but I have learned so much just by watching and seeing the things that you guys are posting and the information that you're sharing, and it's absolutely beautiful. With that brings me to, when we talk about change, something that I really want to ask your guys' opinion about, or really just kind of get some feedback or help with. So I have all these amazing ideas of how I can help those of you grow in your spiritual practice. I want to see everybody successful. I want to see everyone manifest everything you wrote down. For those of you that took the class 2 weeks ago, for those of you that wrote down your 12 goals for the year, I want to figure out how I can help you really bring those things into fruition. So I was sitting here thinking to myself, well, if I want to be of a better service to the community, to my Facebook family, I might as well just ask you guys, what do you want help with? What do you want to see more of? A lot of you asked me for the past couple of years, when are you going to create online classes, because I'm not in LA and I want to take your classes. And that's happening now. And I would think with 18,000 members in this group, more people would be attending the classes. So I'm wondering if you guys would lovingly share your comments down below. What topics do you want to see more of? Is there a class that you'd like to see me teach? Is there a ritual that you want me to show you guys how to do? Or there's some really specific goals that you would love to sit in on a class on how to make these things happen for you? Another thing too is a lot of the majority of my clientele and students are women. And I think men and women tend to have different objectives in their spiritual journey and what it is that you're trying to manifest. So maybe some of you gentlemen, maybe there's a class that just the gentlemen want to see, how to really harness your own God energy to create the life, to be that protector and provider. So help me out here, you guys, and give me some ideas of some things. This week, last week, this week, and next week, I've been doing a 3-part series on sex, love, and relationships. And you guys have heard me talk about how love is one of the most basic human needs, yet seems to be the least fulfilled for some reason, whether that's self-love or whether that's love from a partner. And I understand everybody's not looking to get married or have kids, but this wild ride that we call life is so much more enjoyable when you have a partner to spend it with. I mean, who doesn't want to have great sex with someone that they can connect with and just kind of have somebody in their corner? So with these classes, I'm thinking about expanding, but is that something you guys would want to see more of? I have maybe 3 or 4 class ideas on attracting the right partner, maintaining your relationship, and moving on to maybe that committed stage. I realized recently, so I'm almost 34, and I've spent the last 4 years building Let's Talk Magic, building One Ritual Away, working with all of my clients, which has been just the most humbling and satisfying experience. But also going into my mid-30s, I'm like, well, wait a minute, I want to have a baby. You know, I'm trying to manifest a husband, take a trip to 6 countries, and pop out 2 kids in the next 36 months, along with the book that I'm writing. And in order for me to do that, you know, I want to know what you guys want to see manifest for yourselves. And I want to manifest these things for myself so that I'm able to share with you how I did it. All the spells that I put up are things that I have done for myself, or I've done for clients, or I've done for friends, and they work. I never share anything with you guys that does not work. So let's do this together. Hi, Angie. Thank you so much. I'm trying to be more consistent also, being a little bit more present here in the group. Again, I have all these big ideas for how I can help all of you create the life that you want, but I do need, you know, I need your feedback. Let your girl know what you want to see more of so that I can produce that content for you. I also will be doing a lot more work or a lot more live videos over on Instagram, just so that I make sure I reach all of the community, because everybody's not here on Facebook. So be sure that you're following me over on Instagram at One Ritual Away also. This week's class is on courting, cuffing, and communicating. So that's the point where you get from the just casual dating stage to now we are maybe being exclusive, how to handle those things, how to communicate with your partner when things arise in the relationship so that you can move from that exclusivity, you know what I'm trying to say, being exclusive, to where you decide whether or not the two of you are good for spending and creating a life together. So that's going to be this Thursday's class, selfdiscoveryclass.info. I'm super excited. I told you guys that I've recently become single. I've been a serial dater and I'm having the best time of my life. But again, I am husband shopping. I do want to start a family very soon. So these classes are also helping me just kind of tap back into my own goddess energy for attracting that love partner. So yeah, so I hope this has been helpful, you guys. I kind of feel like I'm blabbing on and on, but this was your 11/11 reading. Just a quick check-in. Tell you guys I love you. Thank you so much for still being a part of this community. Keep posting. Let's try to keep it positive. You know, I know that there's practitioners here. Some of you got 20, 30 years of magical experience. Some of you have only burned one candle and you're like, I don't know what the hell I'm doing. So let's just kind of be mindful in the comments when people post things to maybe keep our judgmental self-criticism to ourselves and offer loving support. And if you can't offer loving support, that's okay. Just pass it up and let the next person reply to those messages. So I love you guys. Again, I haven't seen any comments, but I would love for you to let me know what you want to see more of. If you don't want to share it here publicly and you'd rather inbox me privately, totally down for that. I am still continuing to offer, sorry, someone just texted me and threw me off, personal readings and one-on-one consultations on my website at oneritualaway.com. I am working on a book, so I'm starting to pull back a little bit from performing actual spell work, but my goal is to empower you to do your own spell so that when a problem arises, you can say, okay, I need a purple candle, I need some root, I'm going to do this on a Tuesday with some eucalyptus oil, this is how I write my petition, and boom. Self-empowerment, self-mastery through the use of magic and witchcraft is very important, and that's what I'm here to do for you guys. So I love y'all. Have a wonderful day. Happy manifesting. Take your spiritual bath. Make sure you smudge your house and get your candle set up. It's a very powerful full moon. I will try to check in with you guys later. Oh, one last thing. Send me some love. I'm officiating my first wedding today, and I am excited and nervous. I didn't sleep all night last night, and I got ordained as a minister 2 years ago, and this is my first couple who's asked me to marry them. And I'm just asking for all the love and positive energy because this is someone's big day and I really don't want to mess it up. So that's what I'm about to do now, get myself ready for this wedding. And I will let you guys know how that goes tomorrow. So send your girl some love. I love you guys, and I'll talk to you later.